Hi, this is Jack Wood, and this is the Ivy Core kit for the Eclipse GEO. Just going to give you a quick rundown on what's included in the kit, and then we'll head on into the installation afterwards. What we have inside this nice tube is a full bolt and prop shaft kit to go in any kind of GEO. That's a GEO 1, GEO 2, 2.1, 3, 3.1. Included in the kit, you have 2 bolts, hard tip bolt and soft tip bolt with the GSL tip, and we have a complete prop shaft assembly with a grey back, lime green shaft and the Delrin tip. Also inside the package you'll find an instruction manual. Gives you all the details, what you need to do for the installation, repair and adjustment, which I'll cover in a second. As well as that, we have a spares kit with 2 tips, spare tips for the bolt, and a bag of O-rings, which is several sets of everything you need for the can, prop shaft and the bolt. Now I'll go and cover exactly what's involved in installing it in your GEO. As mentioned before, the Ivy Core kit will fit into all previous GEOs. That's GEO, GEO Plus, 2, 2.1, 3 and 3.1. We do have one exception here, and that's the soft tip bolt. The soft tip bolt isn't recommended to be used inside GEO, GEO Plus or 2 or 2.1 GEO. That's purely because of the design, the front of the can, and I'll show you that in a second. But both tips and both bolts can be used in a 3 and a 3.1. Going to go through the basic installation. It's very quick and simple. Remove the existing bolt system, take out the prop shaft. That can be put to one side, nothing is needed from that. Reach in, remove the can and the bolt inside the gun. Place the bolt to the side. Now, the difference between the cans on a GEO 1 and a GEO 2 and GEO 3 is to do with the inner surface inside here. You can see on this can here there's a large chamfer around the inside, and that's to allow easy working with the soft tip bolt. It's not recommended, as I say, to use a soft tip bolt in a GEO 1 or a GEO 2 can. Okay, so once you have the can out and you've selected which bolt you're going to install, you just need to apply a bit of grease to the bolt and the inside of the can. So take a small dab of grease and you can place that around O-rings, around the front section of the bolt, just making the surface wet with grease. Doesn't need to be excessive. A small amount on the inside of the bolt. Place that to one side and take another, again, small amount of grease. Take that, and we need to do the inside O-ring on the can. So that's the number 17 on the inside. Obviously if there's any dirt or paint or anything inside there, you need to give that a clean first. But we're just going to go around and wet that number 17 on the inside there. The remainder that's left on your finger, just take that and insert it into the back where the bolt slides into, and just smear it around the inside surface. And take the bolt, slide it in, and push it through. Make sure it moves freely. Place that to one side. Now we're just going to grease the final O-ring, which is the 14x2 on the head of the prop shaft. Again, a very small amount of grease, less than last time, and again just smear that around 14x2 O-ring, wipe off any excess and then get rid of the remainder that's on your finger. You can now assemble the can and the bolt and the prop shaft together, one assembly, then this whole unit can be inserted back into your gun. And that is the installation, the Ivy Core kit, into any GEO done. A new feature that's not found on the GSL or the GEO 3.5 but is found on the Ivy Core kit for the GEO is an adjustment in the rear of the bolt assembly. In the back of here you can see there's a hex key, and that takes a 1/8 dialer. What this does is allows adjustment for the exact amount of air that's trapped inside the firing chamber after each shot. It can be increased or decreased in a range from about 20 psi to 35 psi, and in the middle of the adjustment range is about the same as a GSL or a GEO 3.5 at about 29 to 30 psi. All that's needed is 1/8 Allen key inserted into the dialer at the back, and anti-clockwise adjustment or counterclockwise adjustment decreases the amount of air that's stored after each shot, and a clockwise adjustment increases the amount of air that's stored after each shot. So take the dialer to the rear position, then go in 4 full turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will give you the same performance range as GSL and a 3.5. And there you have the Ivy Core kit for the Eclipse GEO. Please go to planeteclipse.com on the support pages to find the latest versions of all the online manuals. And we'll see you again next time.